Loretta. Thanks for joining me today. I have a share for you. About a year ago, Candace and I did a swap for a binder of sorts to keep up with swaps and crafts and things like that. And mine has actually morphed into something much bigger than that, so I'm going to share that with you now. I hope you'll enjoy this. Alright, this is the binder that Candace made for me, like I was sharing before. It has changed a little bit, quite a bit actually, from its original form when she sent it to me. For one thing, it did have my name at the bottom here, and unfortunately through a lot of use, those really pretty stickers fell off and they ripped the cover. So what I did was I actually took a piece of lace that she had gifted me in a different swap, or even a random act of kindness, and I just glued that to the front. As you can see, it's not even all that straight. That doesn't really bother me, and the reason it doesn't bother me is that it's actually just for my personal use, and I'm going to actually put something else down in this area when this book is finished. One of the other things I'm going to do is treat it a lot like a planner, and I'm going to go through and decorate the pages inside. But this is really a great idea for a lot of you who do sales on Etsy and on eBay, even sales that you do on your Facebook page or your YouTube channel. It's a great way to keep up with those kind of things. It's also a great way to keep up with other mail that you may need to send out and you need to track. Or in my case, I have a whole section that is just for my chemo buddies, just so that I can remember what I sent them from one week to another, so that I don't duplicate, and if I do duplicate, then it's not going to be exactly the same as what I sent them previously. Anyway, so I want to show you this. As you can see, mine has gotten quite thick on me. It did not have tabs originally. I put these tabs on for my own purposes, so that I would, if you will, have individual sections for things. I'm going to zoom in so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Here we go. Okay, so let's start right here. And so this is like a miscellaneous online swap. So this is just when I join a swap that may not be on a group that I normally visit, but they had one swap that I was interested in. So that goes under this tab. A lot of my swap bot stuff is here. I'm going to try to kind of cover up the person's information, but like in this case it was for K-Cups, and it went to Elizabeth, and it was a swap bot, swap. And then there are more of these types in here, as you can see. I'm just going to flip through quickly. And as you can see, there are still some spare pages, and once those are filled up, then this book is going to be just memorabilia. For example, this one right here is for Miss Marla. Marla is my partner on creating the Crafty Life. She is going to be getting one of the pocket letters that I just sent out, and so I actually have already started decorating. I had these cute little pinwheel stickers from another project, but I was even thinking that it'd be fun just to go back through and doodle these and maybe art journal once these are done. Some of these I do mark off when they have reached their destination, just for my own journal purposes. Here's my tab for Etsy and eBay, my Chemo Buddy gifts, and I gotta cover this up. That is actually one of my actual chemo buddies that I have active right now. This is her tab. It is against the rules to share that information, so I'm trying to cover it up the best I can. And then, like if I host a contest here on YouTube or on my blog or something like that, then it's got its own tab for shipping. And I write down things like who it's to and what I sent, the tracking information. A lot of times I just print off a second copy of the actual shipping label and glue that into place, like right here. And I might have to cut that little part out. I don't know if, hopefully that didn't show the name, but and I also write lots of notes. So in this case, I had somebody contact me and said that she didn't receive something from me that I had promised her, and I actually did some research and I never found that I had promised this individual anything, but I felt like the right thing to do was to follow through and send her a little goodie that I had made, and she was happy and I was happy. So you know, that's what it is, and I was really glad I did that. It made me feel really good about myself, honestly. And so I also keep up with other things, like if I have submitted cards to magazines for possible publication, I keep track of the tracking number. I do send them priority mail just so that I know that they got there. And I do write a brief description, of what I sent, so that I remember. And then once that information, if it does get published, then I have a little, oh, this is when I sent it record. If you are a member of my Facebook group or you follow my blog, you have your own tab right here, so that if I send something out, you're part of a prize or just even a swap, then that information is here. A lot of my swaps that I sent out for the card swap are listed here, along with my receipts for mailing them out to the different individuals. I even printed out over here a list of the swappers and what groups they were in and what day that I mailed them all back out. And that worked out really well. This tab is for friends, like my girlfriends that I ship to throughout the country. So there's that tab. Each tab has been punched from either a die or a punch that I own in my collection out of decorative paper. A lot of it is just scraps of paper, and I've used either my own handwriting or like this one right here for the swap bot tab. I just simply used my label maker to put that tab in. And then of course my last tab right here is for family, so if I ship my husband something or I ship things for Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries, that kind of things, baby births, then it all goes in my family section. I will tell you that when I first started this book, I wish that I had thought about the tab idea to begin with. It certainly would have come in handy to have already had the tabs in place. So when I redo this book for my for the next time, when I do it on my own, I should say, then it will be probably set up just a little bit different, and the title will probably just be something as simple as postal record or something of that nature. So Candace, I just wanted to say thank you. This was another of many great swaps, and it has been right at a year since we exchanged these. I'm still enjoying it very much, and I hope that you're still enjoying yours too. So anyone who gives something like this a try, I would love to see your journals and what you're doing with them as far as keeping up with things that you do have to rely on the postal system for. Stay happy and be a blessing. Remember, always be kind to one another. Life's just too short not to be. Take care. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.